Hey, RV friends, as 2024 comes to a close, we're excited to share our journeys this year. From fishing trips to unexpected detours, we got stories to share that we hope will inspire your next adventure. While working on our seasonal guided fishing business at Lake Havasu, HavasuNet'em.com, our YouTube channel, has taken the back seat into the boat. But that's temporary because we really enjoy making videos. We're looking at 2024 from 4 points of view. First is hindsight, which includes some local resources. Second is last summer. And third is this season. And fourth is next summer.
In hindsight, we've been full-time RVing since March of 2013. So this will confirm that even after all these years and in spite of all our advanced planning, things never turn out as you expect. Upon arrival anywhere, we always find a couple of screws rolling around on the floor, and no matter how much time is devoted to trying to find where they belong, it is impossible. Water pressure varies at every park, so plan accordingly. For long stays, you'll probably need to level your camper repeatedly unless you're parked on concrete, which is a rare occurrence. The first years, we bopped around the country, staying 2 weeks at a membership campground, then 2 weeks at a state or county park when we traveled in summer. Sometimes we went to destinations simply because they had a campground in one of our memberships. Finally, we decided to go to destinations of our choice, whether there was a campground membership nearby, and that still makes the most sense to us. We also found you can save a lot of money if you stay for a month instead of a week. And since our summers are usually 6 months, the savings can add up. Now we're booking a whole season in one location. You have to be an advanced planner for that, though, or spots will be booked, especially on the weekends or holidays.
It all comes down to whatever style works for you, and it's no big deal. And if it changes, it's no big deal when it changes. For this whole time, we've been looking for one place where we would want to spend our golden years. But guess what? Once you've lived this lifestyle, it's very hard to choose less than idyllic weather for half a year. Wherever we are, we collect business cards for services for local businesses. For the Parker Lake Havasu areas, here are a few. Robert's RV Mobile Wash. They use McGuire's products and always do a great job for a reasonable price. In November, we asked them to use our leftover F11 ceramic top coat, and they agreed. We loved that, how it looked, and we just love that stuff. Black Sheep RV, a mobile service from Lake Havasu City we've used for the past few years. We cannot recommend James highly enough. He is simply the best. RV and a Fix. It's a mobile service from Parker we discovered a few years ago when James was booked up, and we thought we had a leak from the washer. Jack is a great guy, and he does body work. And that's unusual to find in a mobile service. Highly recommend Jack. Spanky's RV and Marine in Parker is the place for supplies and accessories that's basically on the shelf. And, of course, if you love Mexican food, who doesn't, don't miss Lily's in Parker. Details are in the video description, and if you have any recommendations for this area, please let us know in the comments and we'll add them to our list.
Last summer, talking about things not working out as you planned, we arrived at Crescent Junction RV Park in Crescent Lake, Oregon, eastern side of the Cascade Mountains, and said to each other, "This is the most perfect spot we've found for summers yet." but it was only a week before we were alerted by local authorities that due to close by wildfires, we were under a level 1 get ready evacuation order. It never worsened to level 2 get set or level 3 go, but it lasted all summer, and sometimes the smoke was so bad we had to escape to the coast. We were planning to go from there back to Boise, then Salt Lake, but we really couldn't go early because the smoke conditions were bad in those cities too.
This season, we postponed the start of our guiding season for a month, mainly because throughout the summer, we observed that Lake Havasu area had extremely high air temperatures, even to the 115, 120 mark, so you can understand. So we worried about water temperatures being high for the optimal fishing preferences. Even starting in November 1st, the water was plenty warm, which caused a lot of searching around the lake for cooler water tension. Conditions improved dramatically in December, but the Farmer's Almanac said the Southwest will have warmer air temperatures this winter, and that has come to fruition. We expect warmer water temperatures to extend into January and February, as it did last year. We're grateful for our fishing business, and we've worked hard to make it a success with nearly 160 trips last season. This is down from 199 trips back in the early days when we were the only guide on the lake. We give back to our fishing communities with free trips and seminars, and that is very satisfying for me.
On the flip side, it was really nice having an extra month of vacation this summer.
Our coach is running well, and so are we. Our only glitch was an AC heating unit we replaced right before we left last summer. It worked great, and then started sounding like a helicopter that was landing on a roof as soon as we got back to Lake Havasu. James had installed it, so he contacted the manufacturer, and they sent him a free replacement. So that was pretty good. Our health remains our most valuable resource, and we'll update that news at our birthday update in February.
Now, next summer, our escapes to the Oregon coast last summer are how we came to fall in love with Florence, Oregon, and choose it as our destination for next summer. No smoke. DA is planning several fishing trips for salmon and tuna, and we'll learn to crab. We're staying at the Port of Siuslaw campground, where the Siuslaw meets the Pacific, and we have a front row spot to view the wildlife. I know, it sounds again like the most perfect spot we have ever found for summers, but we're already on alert to a couple of things. It can be very windy, and it can be very cold and gray, which is exactly why I left San Francisco 20 years ago. Oh, well, we can always escape to the mountains, right?
Yeah.
So what we're doing continues, but hold on, because we might be making a trip to Mexico next October. Why? Because it's too cold in October in Oregon and too hot in Arizona. Let us hear about your summer plans in the comments.
The bottom line for us remains the same. We're still having a blast and don't plan to change the things. Well, maybe a couple things for our channel. My fishing reports have been a big hit, and in the new year, Jude will be interviewing other RVs, and we'll have some book reviews and some giveaways, primarily RV or personal finance related.
We hope you found some inspiration for your own RV adventures here. For now, cheers to a year where each new day is a little celebration of life. Wishing you and yours health and happiness and new beginnings.
Happy New Year. We'll see you soon.